guys, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey Adam G, your online feel-good Queenspirational talk show. As you all know, my Miss Universe Philippines 2021 live chat series is still ongoing. And tonight I have another special guest, another beautiful special guest, as she is slowly climbing up in everyone's list, especially after her runway video challenge came out last week. With her signature mix of daring and vulnerability, she is really captivating both us fans and critics alike. So here she is. Without further ado, please say hello to Miss Universe Philippines Manila 2021, Miss Jasmine Umali. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Adam. Hi, everyone. Do we have viewers?
Yes, there are 23 people who are watching us right now.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ang ganda oh. Alam mo, ewan ko if 28 people na are watching us right now. Alam mo guys, I don't know if you can agree with me, but sige, let's look at her more intently. May hawig si Jasmine, no? Kay Emma Tiglao ng slide. Don't you agree?
I get that a lot.
Di ba? Tapos parang may ewan ko rin, Christy McGarry ng konti.
Depends on my makeup, I think. I'm very versatile kasi parang, they say I'm a chameleon nga daw kasi different makeup, different face talaga.
O di tak! Pabor sa'yo yun. Kasi you can always offer something as new.
Yeah.
Especially sa mga pasabog photo shoots mo na parang wala kang isang hulma. Alam mo yon, parang pwede ka dito, pwede kang mag-fierce, pwede kang mag-soft glam, pwede kang, 'di ba?
Pwede kang sweet girl with a puppy sleeve.
Oo. Just like what you're wearing right now. Wait, before we begin, can we give a shout out to to almost 40 people who are tuning us right now? Let's engage some of them muna for a quick shout out. Patricia din, kamukha niya. Sinong Patricia? Babista o Patricia Santos? Maraming Patricia. Sabi ni Mavel Judith Gray. Abby Arenas, yes! I see the resemblance to. You know Abby Arenas? Abigail Arenas.
Yes.
She was
Attorney JT.
Ay, he's watching.
Yes,
Hi, Attorney.
JT. Yeah.
Hello po. Jasmine, it's Jorka. Ha. Hindi ko na-gets yun. Maganda yan sa personal. Hi, talaga? Oo, na-meet ko na nga to pala. Totoo yun, Jem. Oo. Ano ba yan? O kaya,
pero ito na-explain ako ngayon, Adam, di ba? You haven't seen me recently.
Oo, I haven't seen you. Nakita kita ng mga pa-tweetams days mo pa.
Medyo chubby-chubby pa.
Chabelita ka pa nung nakilala kita. Ito naman, Gemma Chan ka today. O diba? Crazy Rich Asian lang ang peg. So pretty naman, Queen Jasmine, sabi ni Alyssa.
Eliza! Hi!
Ay, si Oyel nanonood. Ganda mo, sis. Hi, Oyel. Oh my God.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Bigla akong nakinabahan. Nandito si Oyel. Diyos ko. Hi, Oyel. Keisha Marie is also saying hi. So, alam mo yon, a lot of you really find you beautiful. So, how have you been since our lockdown? Paano mo na-maintain yung glow mo, yung freshness mo yan?
Drink your water. Joke.
How many glasses a day? Sige.
I drink 4 liters. Wag ka.
Ako rin I drink especially once malakas ako uminom after waking up. Ano sabi nila?
Yes. But it's definitely, I think, gratitude when you are very grateful for what you have or the simple things and wake up every day say your prayers and reminding yourself that you're lucky, that you're blessed. Yun lagi ko iniisip every morning. I guess that's why I'm always just happy.
Since you mentioned about it, now what have you been grateful for recently?
A lot of things, a lot of things. My family, my sisters, I love them so much. And I'm just happy that I'm able to spend every day with them and see them progress. Because I'm the eldest among 4 girls. So I have 3 younger sisters.
Equally
And
pretty din,
of
katulad mo.
course, I feel like they're prettier than me pa nga eh. I always tell them, ay naku, mas maganda ka sa akin. Bakit ganon? The thing is, ako lang yung chinita.
Oh, guys, in case curious kayo kung gaano kaganda si Jasmine, kasi naman may pinagmanahan, 'di ba? Diyos ko, contest beauty queen lang naman ang nanay niya at Manhunt International finalist lang naman ang tatay niya, 'di ba? So, ito yung picture nila, grabe. Nung nakita ko parang, wow, si Daddy! Wow! 'Di ba?
Diba? Carbon
May
copy.
Oo, oo, lalo na kapag nag-squint ka or parang nag-ano ka, sensual pose, 'di ba? And ito naman si Mommy.
Yes.
Talaga may pinagmanahan, no? It's really beauty runs in your genes pala, no? So,
Even
yun na
my
nga.
aunt.
Sino?
My mom's sister, Jenny Umali, who was a former actress din. And
Janine Umali.
Jennifer Umali.
Okay, I have a
Matagal
different.
na. Oh.
So speaking of beauty, ever since your name was announced as a candidate for this year's Miss Universe Philippines, your name, sa totoo lang has been making waves in the pageant scene. Talagang, alam mo yun, kanina nga I was mentioning earlier, nung in-upload mo yung runway challenge mo, kahit maliit lang yung distansyang nilakad mo from point A to point B, talagang kinilabutan kami talaga. Sobra, talagang ang lakas ng rehistro mo, yung bawat cadence, yung tapak mo, sana nagmarka talaga sa amin. How have you been, how have you been receptive to all these praises coming from pageant fans, or you're still in disbelief na this is all happening?
Of course, oh my gosh, I receive them openly and fully. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons why I wake up so happy and grateful. Just remembering your messages, your meaningful messages and comments. Sobrang nakaka-touch talaga, and it really helps me. It motivates me through this fight.
Parang boxing lang, fight. In-expect mo ba na, alam mo, kasi ako, I had you as my second best talaga on that particular challenge, and everyone else also had you as part of their top 5, if not top 10. So talagang, do you think your modeling skills is really coming in handy for you here in Miss Universe Philippines?
Of course, but you know what? The thing is, I've never had training in modeling, so it was all me. It was just a natural walk na dinagdagan ko lang ng landi.
Natural ka pa pala sa lagay na yun, ha?
Yes. I think that's why a lot really appreciate the runway challenge, because it was effortless na. I didn't seem like I was trying so hard. So thank you for noticing that. And abangan dahil wala pa yun.
Patikim lang pala yun?
Patikim pa lang yun.
I can't wait naman. For sure, marami ka pang pasabog in store for us. So, guys, as you all know, alam naman natin na Jasmine has been a flight attendant, or was a flight attendant, or former flight attendant for quite some time. And when the pandemic hit, na-retrench ka. So, how did you take the news of your retrenchment?
Well, you know what? It's one of the reasons why I'm really, really grateful, and I really, I'm just absorbing and enjoying this journey. It's because when I got retrenched, it was, few days after, Ace has called me and asked if I wanted to start training.
Oh.
Yes. So parang the day that we met, it was the same day that I had to go to PAL to para ibalik yung mga equipments ko. So after that, I was all glammed up, and I went to PAL office, and I had to return my uniform, my maleta, my luggage, yun. And I'm very grateful kasi I wasn't able to really process the hurt and the feeling of the losing the job because I was already busy training with ACES. So that was last Feb.
Ang swerte mo kasi alam ko natandaan ko kasi I have a lot of pageant friends on Facebook and nakita ko talaga there was this particular day where all na nakita ko sa newsfeed ko was all about the retrenchment from that airline. So nakakalungkot, 'di ba? Kasi syempre at this time of the pandemic na wala tayong lahat ng trabaho, wala tayong source of income. Alam mo 'yon, di mo alam what your next livelihood will be. Pero ikaw, nakakatuwa because meron kang agad na pinagkakaabalahan, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
So kung hindi ka na retrench, wala ka ngayon sa MUP.
I probably I would have still decided to start training. I'm not really sure. I can't really tell you, but then I feel like that really pushed me to decide to okay, sinasabi na sa akin ni Lord, wala ka ng choice, sumali ka na. Ilang years mo na to gustong gawin at hininto, hindi mo tinuloy. So ngayon, wala ka ng choice.
What's taking you so long to decide to join a national beauty pageant considering that beauty runs in your genes? I'm sure ine-egg ka ba ni mommy to join?
Oh, wait lad, I'm sorry. Kanina pa si Kurt nagpapa-shout out.
Ay, sige go. Sige, go.
Oh,
hi, Kurt.
Kurt, if you're still there, shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Kurt. Sorry, I didn't read. Yeah, I wasn't able to read. Thank you, Kurt, for watching. As you were saying again.
Okay, so I've always wanted to, as I said in my past interview, that it's been in my mind for more than 5 years, since I was 15, 16, since I started modeling. And because Pageantry was also part of the agency I was with. So they already asked me if I had plans on joining beauty pageants when I got older. And I always said, yes, I want to. And then, life happened. And I wasn't confident with myself. I had really low self-esteem, low, self-worth, typical usual issues when you're a teenager that you go through. And I was in college, so it was a big change from graduating high school and college. And then I started working at an early age, so para at 17. So I was like, it was postponed because I had different priorities basically. But I feel like I have been preparing for this my whole life. I feel like all roads led to this moment, led to this path. So, ayun. I've always wanted to.
I'm curious to ask something about it. Kasi di ba nga, beauty runs in your genes. So, I would like to ask, how did you develop your inclination for it? Was it something that came out of you innately, or was it something na nakita mo sa parents mo tapos in-encourage ka na rin nila to try it out since yun nga pareho silang modelo before they both joined their respective pageants during their heydays?
I honestly didn't really see the purpose of pageants before until Pia joined. Diba siya, sobrang sumikat si Pia, and it was the time that advocacies were rising, were more popular. And that's when and at the same time, that was the age where I was mature enough to understand and appreciate that platform and the pageant. So when I saw that, but I've always wanted to, I want to be like that. Pero kaya ko ba? Ano bang gagawin ko? What is my advocacy? Like, I don't even know myself. I didn't know myself so well to join. And I know once it's not easy to join a pageant, and you're going to be, Miss Universe has so much power in it. And if I'm gonna join, I want to maximize that power and really be able to use it, diba? Use it well and wisely. So I really had to think about it, and thankfully, with all the experiences that I've been through, I am very passionate about it now, and I know what I want to bring. I know that I can do it. That this is I think this is my purpose. And
Nice
if
to hear.
not, yeah, and if not, maybe after this, maybe there will be a bigger opportunity or another opportunity that will come my way. It will open doors. Definitely, it will open doors. So that's what I'm excited about.
So when you finally got the news that you're a confirmed candidate for Miss Universe Philippines, how did your parents react? Were they thrilled on the idea of you finally joining your first national pageant, or were they still quite apprehensive of you joining?
They were kind of scared. Lalo na my mom. She was so worried. She has she didn't really want me to. She wasn't sure if I was ready to join kasi, as a mother and as someone who experienced the pageant industry, has been in that industry, maybe she was just worried that I might get hurt, or I might I might get heartbroken if I lose. Ano, parang baka iniisip niya na hindi ko kayanin, and that's probably why she was worried. But now that it's starting, when the competition started and she has seen my progress, sobrang proud siya. And I just love her for that. Grabe yung support niya.
'Di ba? So ngayon, yung anak na ang sasali, 'di ba? Dati pinapanood mo lang for sure sila
Yeah.
sa sa TV. Or were you able to watch their respective competitions?
My dad is still on YouTube. The whole pageant, Mr. Manhunt International. My mom, I haven't seen it, but I've seen pictures, and she tells me the stories naman, her journey.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice, no? So, apart from your parents, kasi nga sabi mo you're now a model, you've been modeling at the age of 15. And as I was researching about you, kasabayan mo pala sina Kylie, sina Patch. So, did you also reach out? Did you also try to reach out for them for advice for MUP?
No, kasi we're not that close naman. Actually, nahiya na ako to reach out to them. We haven't talked in a long time. And the last pictures we've had together on a runway was back in 2013, 2012. But Pat, she actually messaged me before when she found out that I was joining, and she wished me luck and to tell her if I needed help to just reach out to her. But if kaya nila, kaya ko rin naman.
'Di ba? Oo naman. So paano 'yon? So nakakatuwa no na talagang you really strike me as someone who's very confident, no? Na parang at the age of 25, alam mo na kahit na-retrench ka, you still retain this positive aura
Yes,
o
yes.
mindset, no? Na parang ang happy lang ng disposition mo. So, were you always like this ever since as a child na parang lagi kang masaya? What was your
Yes.
childhood like?
Yes, I've always been very optimistic, very jolly, to the point that I can be gullible. As in, kasi sobrang, I just expect the best. I expect the best out of everyone or everything that happens. And sometimes, medyo hindi na siya okay. It has its pros and its cons when you're very optimistic. But I think that's also the reason why I want to pursue this, because I know that a lot of people are struggling, to keep a mental what do you call this? Para kayanin yung pandemic. Kasi mahirap naman talaga. Lalo na when you're alone. I have so many friends that are alone in their apartments, families in the provinces, and it's really hard. And I think they need someone like me to lift them up and show them that we can do better, that this will end.
So you're living independently na, away from your parents.
No, I live with my whole family. Sabi ko sa'yo, diba, I wake up every day. I'm so grateful for having my family with me
Ah,
because I get to spend every day with them.
alam mo, curious ako kasi 'di ba, your name is Isabella Jasmine Umali. Tapos your dad's name is
Vincent
Vince
Pinto.
Pinto. So, I'm curious to ask, no, Umali yung ginagamit mong screen name.
Yeah.
So, wala lang. So
Well,
talagang, napag-usapan niyo yun ng mom mo na parang, okay, for beauty pageants, you're gonna use my surname.
on the birth certificate ko naman talaga, it really is Umali. My mom wanted to use her last name for us, for all of us, for my sisters as well.
All right. So, one thing apart from your personal life, one thing that is really making you a standout here in Miss Universe Philippines is your introduction video. Alam mo yon, especially when you talk about you're
Yeah.
being an abstract painter. So I'd like to ask, what media do you usually use and what is your favorite work to date? I just
My
find it
favorite,
part interesting kasi.
I use acrylic paint or enamel, and I've recently started using spray paint. So I have acrylic works, all acrylic works, and some mixed media, and it's all just you've seen it. It's all abstract, and my inspiration came from Jackson Pollock. If you
Oh
know him,
yeah, he
yeah.
painted 900, more than almost 1,000
Yes,
paintings,
ever
diba?
since I watched his documentary about his biography, I learned about his biography and saw him paint on one of his videos. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Kasi ang laki ng canvas niya. He would use 5 and 6 feet, tall canvases, and he would just put it on the floor. Hindi mo kailangan ng easel. Sabi ko, ay parang gusto ko niyan. Parang lazy artwork siya na kayang-kaya mong gawin. And when I started doing it, sabi ko, oh my God, this feels so good. Sabi ko, parang it just takes me to a different dimension. It takes me to my own universe. Na parang where I'm just so free. That's how I feel when I paint.
Therapeutic siya.
Yes, therapeutic talaga. As
Kasi
in,
I asked this question kasi 'di ba si Heart, 'di ba? She
yeah.
hand paints bags, 'di ba, right now. And sabi niya sa mga interviews niya palagi is she really finds it very therapeutic. Nakakatanggal talaga ng stress.
Yes, most of my paintings, as an artist, there's a tendency where we can be moody, diba? So depende sa mood namin when we want to be creative. So sometimes some artists as we know, they do it when they're depressed or they do it when they have been through something really traumatizing, diba? Yun yung outlet nila. That's where they are able to express themselves. Actually, Frida Kahlo, if you know her, she suffered all her life and she was a great artist. She has changed the art industry and she's iconic, and that's also kind of it goes the same with me. Whenever I am very happy when I receive something, when something happens, like when something is life-changing, kunwari, nung pumasok ako ng Miss Universe, doon ako ma-inspire mag-paint. Or sometimes when I'm really, really sad or depressed, I mean, nung nag-start yung pandemic, kunwari, and we were all just at home, and then wala ka talagang ginagawa, and you start to go on a downward spiral mentally, it happens, right? And I started painting ulit. Ganun siya. So it's not really consistent, but I'm very passionate about it. And each artwork has a part of me.
So, paano mo na-develop yung inclination mo for the arts nung bata ka? Was it something na introduced ng parents mo or was it something that you just took up upon seeing from a lot of people or probably
My
from
dad's an
television?
artist. My dad's a
Oh,
painter. He graduated in fine arts in UST.
oh. What course
Actually, not
did
just
you
my
take?
dad, but it was my dad's family. My dad's side, they're all artists.
Ah,
Yeah, so I
okay.
think it's inborn talaga.
So paano yun, yung bahay nyo, may part doon na parang studio, ang kalat-kalat, may mga canvas, may mga, ang tawag dun sa,
My room. I
or,
have my room. That's sobrang kalat. Also, I paint outdoors. So, I use doon ako sa garage namin or sa may basement.
so how many paintings have you already done since
Um,
taking up this hobby or
less,
passion?
less than 20, probably. Less than 20 or 20, around that. Because I use big canvases and medyo expensive rin siya. Lalo na acrylic. And the
So,
canvas. Oo.
so lahat yun, nakahang lang sa kwarto mo, sa buong bahay mo, or may plano ka rin in the near future to open up your own exhibit for the public to see and probably turn it, make profit from it?
Yes, I have actually. I started selling them during when the pandemic started. Some of my artworks are still in a gallery called M&M Gallery. It was offered by my mom's friend in BF Homes. So three of them are still there for sale. I've sold
Sige.
3 artworks now.
Oh, that's nice. Nakapost ba yun sa mga Instagram mo? Gusto ko nga makita.
Jasmine Umali _art sa Instagram.
Separate Instagram account.
Yes.
Nice. So, alam mo, bukod sa pagiging painter mo, natuwa din ako kasi sa'yo, is it entrepreneur ka rin pala. So, was it because of the pandemic that you were also forced to become an entrepreneur? Kasi I read that you're selling fresh produce.
Yes. During the
How did
pandemic,
it?
around April or May, because it started March 2020, and
Yes.
around I forgot, my gosh, May 2020, my friend offered if I wanted to sell, but distribute, diba? Or distribute vegetables, because he bought a truck, a chilled truck. So I got my supplies directly from Benguet, and I would give a Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or Saturday for delivery, so laging fresh because the produce would come early in the morning and I would deliver it right away.
So, meron ka ng supplier from Benguet na pupunta dito na Manila,
Yeah.
tapos door-to-door delivery mo.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's sad to say that I had to close the business deal after 2 months.
Dahil di kinaya.
No, actually, it was very successful. I think my mom was so surprised for me to be successful in my first venture in business because it was all me. I was so hands-on. I did all the menu, the balance sheet, the costs. I did everything without even any background in business
Accounting,
education.
oo.
Sayang
naman.
Yes. Well, also because my friend is now distributing directly to restaurants na rin.
Yes. All right. So, apart from being a painter, entrepreneur.
Yeah, because I still sell my paintings.
Yeah. Adventurous junkie ka rin pala. Adrenaline junkie ka rin pala. So, what has been the most outrageous adventure that you've had?
Outrageous adventure.
Kasi di ba mahilig ka rin mag-wakeboarding and surfing?
Yeah,
So talaga.
Yeah, my mom is very outgoing, very adventurous. We got it from her. So me and my sisters, we grew up traveling. We grew up, going to the beach a lot. That's why I love the beach. As a feeling ko taga mermaid ako in my past life. And we even went to Sagada. We went spelunking with my sisters 5 years ago. So sobrang liit pa nila, and we went caving and hiking and trekking. My mom was a mountaineer. She would really hike for days, and I guess that's how we got so adventurous. The craziest thing that I've done, oh my god, there's a lot. I've cliff jumped for as high as 50 feet ba yun? 50 feet, I think.
Wow. Saan to?
Boracay.
Which province was? I haven't done that in Boracay yet.
Sa may Puka, I think. Puka Island.
Siguro
Also,
sa'yo mo kasama. Ang dami mo pwedeng gawin for fun, painting, tapos,
You'll never get
wakeboarding,
bored of
surfing. Talaga ba, pasabi nila, pag nag-wakeboard ka daw, tsaka nag-surfing, nakakaganda daw talaga ng abs ng katawan.
It's a full body workout. As in, hindi ka
Talaga?
makakalakad the next day.
Talagang full, oh.
Full body workout.
So where do you usually surf, La Union?
Baler. Baler. I have a
Layo.
friend who has a small cottage there. So, libre kasi yung stay.
So when was the last time you did surfing?
Oh my gosh, it
Pre-pandemic
was right
pa?
before the pandemic hit.
Ah.
Yeah, sagal na rin. I have to go back to the basics when I go back.
Pero alam mo, Jasmine, more than your bio, alam mo talaga, sobrang nahuhumaling talaga ako sa beauty mo talaga. Parang I couldn't believe na talagang you can
Talaga.
transform yourself. Kasi remember, I met you at a certain event and hindi ganyan yung ayos mo. Sabi mo nga, chabi-chabidita ka pa talaga. So talagang, whose idea, ngayon talaga you are really such a standout eh. So parang whose idea was to give you this kind of makeover na talagang very vampy vixen na parang
Well, I've always loved curling my hair. I started curling my hair in high school. Imagine, pinapagalitan ako ng mga teachers ko kasi nagka-curl ako ng buhok. Parang, ano ba to? And the makeup, so I do have a signature look, which I love how you noticed it, the foxy eyes. It was a collective decision by my team. It's a collaboration. And I was already I got the hang of makeup na rin naman since I worked as a flight attendant and I had to wear makeup every day. So it was easy.
That's nice. So, eto nga, di ba, sikat ka na sa MUP ngayon. Ang dami-daming nagdi-DM sa'yo probably. Hindi, sabi mo, sunod-sunod ang mga interviews mo. Nakikita kita, pang ilan ba ako sa pila ngayon? Pang 5 na ba, pang 4?
Yeah, but I have interviews, but not a lot of, not as much probably as some of the girls.
Yeah, pero but still, you're creating your own, impact in MUP. Diba?
Yeah,
So,
very
unti-unti ka na nakikilala. So, what do you do? Do you feel overwhelmed, especially for a pageant newbie like you, na parang feeling ko, sunod-sunod yung mga nangyayari, parang feeling ko bumubulusok yung pangalan mo. So parang, how do you feel when you get bombarded on social media, whether good or bad?
I try to take it all in one by one. You have to it. It's natural for you to feel certain things. It's natural for you to feel sad when you're being bashed or to feel happy when you receive comments and support from your fans or your supporters. And sometimes, it nakaka-distraction from the things that I have to do, the important things. Sometimes I lose my focus. Di man ako perfect, diba? And I guess I just have to find a balance in everything and always go back to my core and remember the reason why I'm here and or the purpose of what I'm doing today. Ganun lang. And I
So
think,
what's it?
what's
Oh
that?
yeah, sige, go. Sige, you
No,
were
go
about to
ahead, go
say
ahead.
something. I cut you. Sige, you were still about to say something. Sorry, I cut you.
Yeah, and before I entered the competition, I am, like I said, I feel like I've been preparing for this my whole life, and that's why I feel like it's not as hard as I expected it to be. It is surprising, very surprising, especially the first day when the top 100 was announced. I cried from all the support that I was getting. No joke. It was just so nakaka-touch, as in nakakataba ng puso. Thank you, Eliza, Sen, DM, Jonas, and Alexander Williams. Shout out. So thank you all so much.
So, alam mo yon, you mentioned about it, no? You talk about your purpose. I wonder, what's your why here in Miss Universe Philippines?
Why? Because I'm a fighter. And it's always been my dream. And, I feel like this is, kasi ang cheesy pag sinabi ko parang calling siya.
If that's how you feel.
Yeah, that's really how I feel. Like I said earlier, it's like all roads led me to this. And, I'm just grabbing every opportunity that comes my way. And I've seen how I am able to influence people, even prior MUP, and I've seen the power on social media, and I've seen my words can do, what my art can do, and I just really want to reach a bigger audience, and that is why.
Nice, no? So,
Yeah.
how long have you been, how's your training so far for MUP? I'm curious to ask. Kasi with all the challenges that you mentioned earlier, di ba, na lay off ka, yun nga, you had to close your business. What other sacrifices have you done or have you encountered in order to reach where
Time with
you are
my
right now?
family. Although I am with them every day, parang minsan the whole day ko silang di nakikita. Just in my room, doing my preparations, talking to my team, doing the challenges, and just dami, dami preparation. Yeah, I still miss them kahit because I used to really spend every minute, every minute of every hour with them, and now it's just all parang me and my team and the plans, and with the ECQ now it's so hard to it's a struggle to do our preparations. And the training
So,
is all sorry. The training is all on Zoom naman. We have Q&A, Pasarela, we send videos to Mama Ian.
so which aspect of the competition are you focusing on right now?
Q&A.
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 So, pero ECQ naman, di ba? So, feeling ko parang walang masyadong ganap, lahat nasa bahay. So, wala pa rin still time to really meet with your family and really, bond,
Yeah.
especially with the lost time that na
Yeah.
hindi kayo nakikita, di ba?
But
So,
yeah, I'm just lucky also that they're here because I know girls that are away from their family, and I'm guessing it's so much harder, diba? And that they don't have face-to-face like support, like real support from people who are surrounding you. It's different when you're on social media or on Facebook or on FaceTime. It's different when they're actually here to support you.
effective ba ang mga online training? Curious lang ako kasi syempre 'di ba? Kasi kunyari paano yung pagpasarela? Alam gets ko sa Q&A 'di ba? Pero paano yung pasarela? So parang paano 'di ba usually pagpasarela kailangan anuhin yung paa mo, parang i-twist para tumama yung posture, yung lakad, yung turn. So paano I'm curious to ask, paano
Well,
niyo nagagawa yun sa online?
well, we were lucky enough to actually have had a lot of Pasarela training right before the ECQ. We've all had the basics and even advanced lessons. So now we are able to practice it on our own. And some of the girls, they call our mentors, they call Mama Ian and do a video call. Tapos from the video naman, you can see if the girls walk, if you can teach the girls how to walk. So if may onting adjustment, you just tell them to do this. And then I actually asked Mama Ian to send me videos of walking videos that I can do. And then I just tried to copy them. But yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I understand what you mean, that it's really different face-to-face, syempre. So hopefully after ECQ, sana hindi na mag-extend. After
Feeling
ECQ,
ko, feeling ko
after ECQ, sana
extended.
makapag-training na ulit kami. And I want to see the girls again.
Me too. Pero ang taas ng cases natin eh. So parang I really
Yes,
find
I
it
understand.
impossible na hindi tayo mag-extend. So, can we now go to our second part of our interview where I'll ask you light and fun questions this time around naman to get to
Whoa.
know more of you. So, okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Mabilis lang to. So, okay. Number 1. What is one last thing that you purchased online?
Swimsuit. A
Hindi ba
bikini.
sponsored? Hindi ba kayo sponsored?
No, I just saw this bikini that I really like. Wala pa eh. Yeah, wala pa. I just thought I might use it in one of my photo shoots.
For
And it was cheap
MUP.
naman. It was on sale.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, number 2, since you're representing Manila, if you were to take me in Manila, which places would you take me? Would you
My
Take me.
gosh, and damn it. It depends. If you're, if you're a cowboy, we can go to a karinderya that I know that malapit lang sa house ng lola ko. Or if you want to be a little fancy, we can go to Manila Hotel to have the bibingka and the puto bongbong. Ang sarap nun. Have you tried it, Manila Hotel?
I've been there, but
The
I've never
best.
tried their puto bumbong. Yung mga
Oh,
puto
you
bumbong
have
ko
to
lang
go
sa mga...
next time. Oo, ang
sige, sige.
sarap.
Sobrang
And if
linis
you're
na pa
in
ng Manila
Park,
ngayon. Sobrang
sorry?
linis na ng Manila. Sobrang linis na talaga. Laki na ng improvement ng Manila ngayon. Kasi bihira na lang talaga ako pumunta sa Manila.
Yes, the last time I was there, yes, it was very, very, ang daming progress.
Alright.
And they're still
Since
working
you...
on it. They're very consistent.
Galing ng mayor nyo. So, since you're Miss Sunshine, people call you Miss Sunshine because of your happy disposition. What's your favorite joke?
Oh my gosh, favorite joke?
Magaling ka sa punchline.
Wala nga eh. Oh my gosh, the last joke. I don't know, oh my gosh. No one has told me a joke. Parang yung nakakatuwa sa akin is yung mga hirit ng, when you say something funny, like, about a funny story. My gosh. Ikaw, Adam, what's your favorite joke? You tell me a joke.
Wala. Hindi rin ako pick-up line.
Go! Tell me.
Wala. Ang dami yung nakalimutan ko na.
Guys, kung may joke kayo dyan, comment.
Oo nga. Sige. Ang dami nagsasabi sa you're very natural. The personality is really overflowing, sabi ni Alexander William. This girl will definitely fight. Looking forward for her in the competition. So, wala lang. Happy ka lang, chill ka lang dito. So I wonder, since we are in ECQ right now, what's the first thing that you will do once our restrictions have eased up?
What's the first thing I'll do?
Once restrictions have eased up.
Go back to training.
You can't wait.
Go back
training
to training.
Talaga.
Yeah. And be with the girls. Because I haven't celebrated with the girls, diba? With the ACES girls. We haven't celebrated the top 75, the progress that we've had. So I want to celebrate it in person with them. And meet the other candidates, actually. I really want to meet.
Oo nga, hindi pa kayo nakikita. Ay, nakita na kayo. Hindi pa?
No, I haven't seen that. No, since it started, no.
Oo. No. Hayaan mo, feeling ko pa nag-lock-in na kayo. Doon kayo babawi ng bongga. Diba? So, okay, let's talk about Miss Universe. Who's your favorite Miss Universe winner?
Gloria Diaz.
Why?
My favorite. I just love the way she answered. I always go back to YouTube and watch her Q&A when she won. And I've met her in person as well. She was once my passenger. So I was the one catering to her. And she's so nice. As in a true beauty queen, that really is very down to earth, very simple, yet shines, Just lagi siya nagsasmile. When she was in my flight, she was always smiling whenever I'd gaze at her, or she would catch me looking at her. And she would always smile. Hindi siya masungit. And I was surprised.
What I love about her naman is that she really speaks her mind. She's not afraid to speak her mind.
Also that.
Sabi ni JT dito, my favorite Miss Universe is Jasmine Umali.
Thank you, attorney.
Beautiful, Ate Jazz. Sabi ni...
Thank you, Nadine.
Diba? So, alright. So, eto na lang. So, apart from asking about your favorite Miss Universe, what is one thing? What do you consider the greatest achievement in your life so far?
To be part of the top 75. Definitely. That's a big achievement.
That's nice, no? Talagang iba talaga yung magic at yung thrill na binibigay sa'yo niya ng Miss Universe experience na to, no?
Yes. It's definitely something that I've always wanted to do and I've always looked forward to do, and it's finally happening. So that's the reason why I'm just happy that it's all coming true and that I'm
Oh,
able
no.
to do it and that I'm even
Tapos,
standing out.
yes! Yes! So,
Dude,
nakakatuwa
even
i-hire. Di ba? Sobrang
yeah.
nagmamarka ka talaga sa amin. Even yung intro video mo, talagang wow. Di
That was
ba?
all me.
Oh, that's nice. So, okay, next question. What is one advice you would tell to your younger self?
Stay true to who you are and don't try to be anyone else.
Hindi ka na-give in sa pressure ever.
Never. Never. That's something I'm really proud of. And also, when I see some of my high school classmates or high school friends, they always tell me stories sa parang, alam mo, ikaw lang yung hindi gumawa nito. Alam mo, ikaw lang yung ganito. So I was always different. I've always been different. I've always been unique.
So, stand out ka na pala ever since.
I guess so. With my height, I was already 5'8" when I was in fourth year high school. Tapos ang payat-payat ko pa, and I was modeling in high school. So everybody knew. So
Feeling ko wala kang awkward stage nung
ay
adolescence
nako,
mo.
meron syempre.
Talaga?
Kahit na
Parang feeling,
nag-model ako when I was 15, I was so nene.
I thought parang crush ka ng mga guys sa school nyo. Kasi nga parang, wow, I just really find you beautiful. Eto, there's a question from, we're down to my last few questions. From Lily Perez, if you wake up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be? Jasmine for the
To
universe.
fly! Sino ayaw lumipad? Sino ayaw have the ability to fly? Of course, I would want to travel anywhere I want. Diba? Go to the beach, go to Maldives, go to Hawaii, go to Africa.
Kaya ka pala nag-flight attendant?
Or also, if I woke up tomorrow, sana may crown na ako sa head ko. Ako na yung Miss Universe.
I-claim mo yan! Why not? Diba?
Although I
I-claim mo yan.
am always wearing an invisible crown.
Nax. Diba? So ito na lang, one last question before we end this interview. In 30 seconds, Jasmine, what would you like to tell the whole universe about you?
The whole universe about me.
Yes, because you're competing for Miss Universe Philippines.
Okay. So to everyone who's watching, to everyone who will be watching this, my name is Jasmine Umali. I'm 25 years old, representing the city of Manila and hopefully representing the Philippines. And I am on the road to be the best Miss Universe there is and represent the Filipinos the best way that I can and carry each and every Filipino with me every step of the way and make you all proud. And I am here to fight for each and every one of you and bring all your cause, bring all of your stories with me. And I can't wait. I can't wait, and I hope that you will support me and believe in me and see everything on pageant night.
I can't wait for that pageant night to finally happen. Good luck talaga sa'yo. So, feeling ko maaabot mo yung pangarap mo. Ang ganda, sabi ni Alexander Williams. Very classy, as in the looks, the voice, the way she speaks. Yan, no? The beauty, the ilan. It's really Miss Universe. It's really Miss Universe Philippines crown or nothing.
Or nothing.
Or nothing talaga. Go, Queen Jazz! Sabi ni DM. Yeah. And at ni May Benya Flor. Our Miss Universe Alisa Lorraine is also saying. So, there you go, Jasmine. That ends my interview with you.
So
I really had so much fun getting to know you finally. Super.
Thank you.
Ever since you got introduced talaga, sabi ko, I really have to interview this girl. I really have to interview this girl. And finally, it finally happened to match the schedule natin. So, thank you. And
thank you, Adam.
Sana ma-meet ko na kayo in person, no? Kung pwede na mag-press
Yes.
presentation. So, yeah. Eto, can you give a message na lang to all your supporters and fans who are rooting for you to become part of the official 30 candidates soon? And sige, ano mo na rin sila, invite mo na rin sila to keep voting for you until tonight,
Yes.
11:59.
Until tonight at 11:59, please download the Miss Universe Philippines app and go to the vote page. And please do vote for me to see me on stage with my pasabog pasarela, my pasabog outfits. And I hope that you guys, the Malians, Eliza, Attorney JV, my friends and my family, thank you all so much. I feel the love every single day, and I am really, really grateful for each and every one of you. And I hope that you continue to support me and glowing like the brightest star. Thank you, Edward. And yeah, I hope that you will support me all the way to Israel and back to the Philippines.
Ang taray! Israel na yan! Karil Garcia is agreeing with you. Yeah, you're glowing like the brightest star in the universe.
Thank
Edward
you.
is also saying. So there you go, Jasmine. Maraming
Thank
salamat sa
you.
pagpapa-unlock ng interview. I really had fun getting to know. I wish you also feel the same way. And talagang wala. As early as now talaga, ramdam ko talagang magmamarka ka sa amin. Ngayon pa lang talagang pasok ka na sa top 10 listahan talaga namin. Huwag ka na lang
Thank you
mag-buckle
so
sa Q&A.
much.
Super. Ramdam ko talaga yung ano mo, yung rehistro mo. Even if we're
Thank
just looking
you.
at you on screen. Ganda mo eh, oh. Ang ganda.
Yeah.
Bagay yung bombshell vixen waves na buhok mong yan, di ba? So,
Thank you, Adam.
sige, stay safe and hydrated. Stay safe and hydrated and don't forget to pray. You're so pretty, queen. Have you ever been bullied? Ay, may pahabol na tanong. How
I
did
can't
you,
see
were
you,
you?
Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Ayun.
Yan. Have you ever been bullied? May huling tanong si Lily Perez.
Yes,
And how
I
did
was
you
bullied in
handle it?
high school. I was a victim
Oh.
of cyberbullying and actual bullying in high school. It was a whole batch against me for
So, pa
some
nakikita
reason.
ka, so ano kaya reaction nila ngayon kung nakikita ka nila ngayon? Nga nga.
Some of them are supporting, some of them are messaging me, and I'm just happy that, that it's all in the past and that they're just happy for me.
Yeah. See, send my regards to your parents. I would love to meet them someday. Parang gusto ko makita kung
Yeah.
gaano,
I
saan,
will.
saan nakuha ni Jasmine ang kanyang taglay na ganda. So, maraming salamat again. Stay safe and hydrated. Virtual hugs
Thank
and kisses and
you.
good luck. I can't wait to meet you soon. Mwah!
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, everyone.
Virtual hugs and kisses all the way here from Cubao. Mwah! Bye!
Bye.